an eventful morning. I put the most negative thing out in the universe, and I think it's actually happening. So let me give you an update on what's been going on this morning. It is currently 6:16 a.m. I am very hot and very sweaty because I just finished boot camp. And while I was working out this morning, we were talking about Julia, my boot camp instructor. She was saying that she needs a new battery and a new alternator in her car. And I was telling my boot camp group, I was like, yeah, last time I took my car in to get an oil change, the dealership told me that my battery was at like 30 or 35% and that I was going to need a new battery pretty soon. And I didn't want to buy it at the dealership because everything's so much more expensive there. Well, I went to get in my car after boot camp and my car would not start. And luckily Julia had this little, you can buy it on Amazon. I'm going to have to look it up. It was like a little portable car charger, and she was able to jump me and we were able to start my car. But then as soon as I started driving out of the park, my car was beeping like someone was in the passenger seat. On the little screen, it popped up and it said something about four-wheel drive. And I'm like, I don't even have four-wheel drive in this car. This is an all-wheel drive car. And then my car started doing this. And I was able to pull to the corner to leave the park on the main road, and my car would not go anymore. So Julia came up behind me and she said, well, why don't you back down, which is exactly where I am now, back down in a parking spot. And she had to leave to take her daughter to school. So I called Troy, woke Troy up, and I told Troy, I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's the battery, but I'm not 100% sure. I just don't think there's enough juice. Like, my car's running right now and I have the air conditioning on. There's not enough juice in the battery for me to get home. And I'm really scared to leave the skate park and have my car die in the middle of the road, because then what would I do? Like, I feel much more comfortable just parking here. So Troy's gonna come pick me up, and then I think we're gonna figure out if I need a new battery, and if I need a new battery, I can leave my car here in the skate park. That is not an issue at all. But if it's simply a battery, then I can just go buy a battery and replace it in my car. So we're just gonna have to see what happens, but it's crazy that I was just talking about the battery. Just talking. This is why we don't put things in the universe. And then I get in my car and my car won't start. I have no water. I have no food. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I'm hot. Luckily, my car is running and I have the air conditioning on because it's 82 degrees. So I will keep you guys updated on what happens from here. I actually have a nail appointment today at 9, which I'm probably going to have to cancel since I don't have a car to get to my nails. And then Troy is supposed to be going out with his dad today. So I won't have a vehicle unless I drive the golf cart, which I don't think is legal. So yeah, this is definitely gonna put a wrench in my day, but it is fine. It's fine, at least I'm safe. And at least I'm in my car with some air conditioning until Troy comes and gets me. And luckily we're not very far. We live about, I don't know, 15, 17 minutes from my house to where I am. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. 6 a.m. and we're already off to not the best start of our day. All right, I'm home and I just quickly whipped up some food. I'll give you guys an update. Troy's gonna go see if he can get my car squared away. But I made us some scrambled eggs. I made an extra for the dogs. I always give them some scrambled eggs. And then these are my little biscuits that I made in my meal prep for a carb. So we've got some carbs and some protein. Let me eat breakfast, kind of get my life together, and I'll fill you guys in on the latest update. All right, so Troy just left. Let me give you guys the latest update. You saw that I made some breakfast. I was absolutely starving when I got home. So I made some eggs, and then we had those biscuits from my meal prep. And I just actually mixed myself up a loaded water. I need the caffeine, okay? Like, it's been a stressful day. I need the caffeine, and I also need the energy to make it through the day. We called O'Reilly's about the battery, and they said there's actually 2 batteries for my car. So if you didn't know, I have a BMW X3. It's a 2018, and anytime it's a luxury car, it's a lot to fix anything. Like, everything's expensive and it's hard to fix pretty much everything. So we called O'Reilly's and they said that there's 2 different battery options for my car. They have them both in stock, but they do not put the batteries in because it says that it can take up to 40 minutes to install the battery and that you may need to reset the computer, which is interesting because we Googled it and it said that it was easy to change the battery because the battery is in the trunk. So I don't know what the story is. So Troy just, I fed him quickly and he's on his way back to the skate park where I work out for boot camp, and he is going to pull my battery and take it in to O'Reilly's. O'Reilly's is only like 5 minutes from where my car is parked. And I'm fairly confident it's the battery because once I turned my car off, and we parked my car to keep it safe. People park overnight there, so it's a safe area to park my car. I couldn't even lock the doors because I have power lock. So I think it's the battery. The only other concern is the fact that it was sitting there idling the entire time I was waiting for Troy, which was at least 30 minutes. I had the air conditioning on and it was idling, and the battery still was that dead. And so he said, I hope it's not the alternator and the battery. So he's gonna go pull it. Hopefully it's easy for him to pull it. He's gonna take it to O'Reilly's, get the right battery, because there's two different sizes. One's like a 13-inch and one is a 15-inch. So the guy at O'Reilly's was like, make sure that you pull the battery and bring it in so we can get you the right size, since there's two. And he is going to try to replace it himself. And if for some reason the computer needs to be reset, I don't know what that means. So I don't know if that means that the car won't go at all until the computer is reset once the battery is installed, or if Troy will be able to drive my car and then we can take it in and get the computer reset. So I told him that if he puts the battery in and for some reason it doesn't run because of the computer, then I can call and have it towed to an automotive repair place. There's a place here in Green Valley that we can have it towed to, that we've done some repairs on our cars, mine included, and we really like it. It's a family-owned business, and hopefully they can put the battery in for us. The battery was $260, so we'll have to see if Troy can't figure it out and we have to bring it in. There's gonna be obviously the added expense of having someone put the battery in, the labor to do that, which is fine. So I was supposed to get my nails done, like I mentioned, so I rescheduled my nail appointment, and thank goodness they can get me in tomorrow. So I just rescheduled to tomorrow. Troy canceled with his dad because he's gonna be managing my car this morning. So he's just gonna keep me posted. In the meantime, I am going to look up our insurance and see about towing. And also, last week when I was coming home from Tucson, I got a big chip in my windshield and now it has cracked. So I actually need my windshield replaced. Seriously. And I know that we have windshield or glass replacement on our policy. So I'm going to look up our insurance and stuff once I get settled. I need to get my recipes on my website for my meal prep today and do a couple of other things. I need to start a load of laundry. As you know, it is my laundry day today, but it has been an eventful start to my day. And I will obviously keep you guys posted throughout the video today, kind of what I find out, if Troy's able to fix it or if we've got to do a tow situation. You will get all of the updates throughout the video. Palmer just came in here like the police over here breaking through the door. Palmer, no, leave her be. She doesn't want to play, buddy. Gosh, Lola's minding her business. Anyway, let me get ready for the day and I will fill you guys in as the rest of the day transpires. So I'm sitting at my desk doing some work. Troy's been gone now a couple hours. I actually should check in with him. Let's see how he's coming along. Let's check in. And I was gonna have a snack and we're gonna do a taste test on these peanut butter pretzels from Costco.
Please leave your message for...
Okay, well, I'll shoot him a text and check in. How is it going? Question mark. I'm hoping he's at my car changing the battery and didn't hear his phone. That's what I'm hoping. So I'm gonna have a quick morning snack. I had a late breakfast this morning because of the whole car thing. So I'm gonna try out these Kirkland brand of peanut butter pretzels. So you get 8 of them. So that is interesting because the Kroger ones, I think you get 14, and then the Walmart ones, you got 13 for the same amount of calories. So it's interesting also because the Kroger ones were bigger than these. So I'm wondering why you only get 8 of these, or 28 grams, which is the same as the others, for 130 calories. And there's 4 grams of protein. All of the other macros look very similar. Honestly, the ingredients in here aren't terrible. There is soybean oil and some corn syrup, which is interesting, but they're at the very bottom of the ingredient list. So I want to try these out. I think I'm also going to have a cheese stick just to pump up the protein, but I thought we could try these out together. And you know what I'm honestly craving for lunch? I was thinking I was going to have my hot honey chicken salad, but now I want a sandwich. I want just a really good sandwich with meat and cheese. I don't know, it just sounds really delicious. I also have not had any fruit today, so I will have some fruit with my lunch as well. So I'm gonna do a low-fat cheese stick and some peanut butter pretzels, but let's try these out together. These are looking like the same size as the Walmart ones. These are good. Definitely not as dry as the Walmart ones. And the peanut butter flavor in these is really, really good. I don't feel like there's as much salt though as the Kroger ones. So if I were to rate them, I would still say the Kroger ones are my favorite, but these are a close second. My only issue with these, you get about half the amount of the Walmart and the Kroger ones for the same calories and macros. I do not understand that, but nonetheless, so I would rate these second and have Kroger as my first. Oh, here's Troy. Hello?
Hey,
I just wanted to check in.
It's got the battery.
Okay, which one was it, the 13 or the 15?
The what?
Which battery was it, the bigger one or the smaller one? Because remember he said there were two?
The bigger one.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I go there and jump the car again because I couldn't get the back open because I had no power.
Oh, no. Okay.
I shut it barely when I left, so I'm going to have to call back there and pull the emergency release, I think, to open it back.
Oh, no. I forgot that you didn't have the automatic opener for the trunk. Oh, man. Okay.
In there, you may have to reset it with the computer. And the other guy looked it up and he said if you do, you have to reset it because when the battery's low, the computer compensates for it, so it puts more charge into the battery when it's low. So if you switch it out, it'll be still on there and it'll toast the battery, smoke it, he said.
Oh, great.
So I don't know. I should put it in there and see if it works or not.
Well, it's really low. The battery is really, really low. So I don't know. What do you think?
He checked it. It was like 6% or something. It was dead.
Yeah, I figured because it was only 30% not too long ago. Okay, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to do it or do you want to call the auto repair place?
Well, let me throw it in there and see if it works.
Okay.
See if you tow it somewhere then.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, let me give it a try. Yeah,
Okay.
Give it a try, see if it works.
Okay, let me know. All right, bye.
Love you, man.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Well, that's not good. He's gonna try it, fingers crossed, and the battery's 6%. Isn't that crazy? So I think I was nervous that it was maybe the alternator too. I don't think so. I think it's just the battery. Everything runs off the battery, so the trunk isn't gonna open, and we couldn't even lock the doors. That is so crazy. Well, I'll keep you guys posted on that. That's a wrap on these peanut butter pretzels. I actually have a new supplement that I've been taking from Purality Health. You guys know how much I love Purality Health. Well, they came out with a menopause supplement, and I am like deep into perimenopause, and I've been taking it now for about 30 days, and it's been really good. So let me grab it, and I'll share that with you guys really quick. So this is it. This is the Purality Health Menopause dietary supplement. So I'll be 50 in November. I can't even believe I'm almost half a century old, and I'm definitely in perimenopause. And so when I heard that they came out with a menopause supplement, I had to get it, and this has been really good. This has been really excellent, just like Purality Health supplements are. They are the best of the best, high quality ingredients, high standards, and the menopause supplement has been game changing. It's plant-based, no sugar, no additives, and it has a really good chocolate taste, so it's really easy to take it, but it's gonna help with your basic menopause symptoms like hot flashes, sleep quality, mood balance, energy and vitality, vaginal dryness, and all the things that happen in that area, and bone and joint health. So the things I honestly noticed the most, number one, sleep. My sleep has gotten progressively better, which has been really, really great. I've mentioned that I've been having trouble sleeping going through perimenopause, in the menopause, and this has really helped with that. I also noticed that I have less pain from working out. Even though I get sore, I feel like that soreness is less and I recover a lot quicker. And energy, it definitely gives me energy. Whenever I take it, I feel like I get this energy boost that is sustained throughout the day. It's not like a up and a crash. It is sustained for hours, and I really love that feature of the menopause supplement. It's MenoPlus, and it's a natural, non-hormonal herbal blend for menopause relief, and it's been amazing. I actually bought 2 bottles, and I'm glad that I did. I've been taking it every single day for about 30 days. Liposomal technology, which is the exact same ingredients that are in all of Purality Health supplements, so it helps with really fast absorption, and it doesn't contain estrogen or affect your estrogen levels. That was something I was concerned about, so I was glad to see that this doesn't have any effect on your estrogen. I mean, going through menopause is naturally uncomfortable. There's some discomfort associated. There's a lot of negative things associated with menopause, with perimenopause, premenopause, menopause, postmenopause, all the menopauses, and MenoPlus really helps with that. I would definitely recommend if you're in any stage of menopause. And as always, I do have a discount code with Purality Health. I use my own code when I got my Menopause, and I absolutely love it. It tastes amazing. It's effective. Yes, 100% yes. So I will link it down below for you. Another day, another sunbathe. At least it's not too hot yet. Oh, look, it's you guys. Lola, you look half dead out there, lady. Oh, it's nice out. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's happening. This one at 3 a.m. was out here rolling around. You sunbathing? Yeah? You want to go in? Okay. Doda, you want to come get treats? Well, come on. You got to be quick. Yeah. Come on. You want treats? Yeah? Okay, come on. It's hot. You guys need to come in the house. It's hot. You want your treats? Okay, well, let's go get your treats. Yeah, you're hot, see? Alrighty. You stay in the house for a little while and cool off, okay? And then you guys can go sunbathe later. You can go sunbathe later. There you go. Well, looky where I am. Back in my car, thanks to my amazing husband. He changed out the battery. He said it was kind of a pain, but not as much of a pain as he thought that it was going to be. And actually, he said when he was at the auto store that he had made a comment about, oh my gosh, I hate working on BMWs. If you didn't know, I have a BMW. She's an older BMW. And the guys at the store are like, oh my gosh, we hate BMWs too. Everybody hates working on BMWs. The battery was in the back of my car. And Troy said he had a hard time getting the seat behind me back up. So it's out of whack a little bit. But he was able to change the battery. No resetting of the screen, the computer. Everything looks totally normal. My car's working really well. It's driving great. So thank goodness Troy saved the day. $280, done and done. We didn't have to spend any money paying to have the battery put in. He said it took him about 30 minutes, which is what they said at the auto repair place or at the auto supply store. That's why they don't put batteries in these cars, they said, because you know how you can go to like O'Reilly's and they'll put your battery in. Well, they don't do that on these cars because it can take a while, but everything seems to be great. I'm on my way home now. It is about 11:30. Troy was going to stop and pick up his prescription. I am getting super hungry, so I'm going to make that sandwich that I've been thinking about all day for lunch today since I only had a pretty small morning snack. My laundry is in the dryer, ready to be folded. My inventory came in for bomb party, so I need to put that away when I get home. I'm making a really good recipe for dinner tonight. It's like a Hawaiian style pizza bagel bite on little mini bagels, so I'm excited for that. I've got some more work to do. I have some videos I need to edit and upload and some more work that I need to do today. But I think I'm going to do some work until early afternoon. And then I think I'm going to just relax. It was a super busy weekend with bomb party and my girls' day, my pool party. I'll actually put a little picture in here. I had such an amazing time. I'll actually tell you guys more about it in Friday's video. But we are back in the car and now it's time to go home and eat some lunch and finish out this day. I have a big sense of relief now that my car is working. I can get my nails done tomorrow and I don't have to be stranded in the desert. I am home. I just walked in the door. Palmer is very confused as to why I am here and Troy is not. He was literally at the garage door like, where's my dad? And Lola, I think, was upset that I left twice today or 3 times today. So I'm gonna use the Troy's bread, the Sara Lee Artisanal bread. This bread is actually really good. I just don't typically eat white bread because there's 0 fiber. There's 1 gram of fiber and 3 grams of protein, which isn't terrible. In 2 slices, I would get 6 grams of protein. Okay, that's not terrible. So 2 slices of bread. I'm just gonna use regular mayonnaise. I just use less of it. I just like this better ingredients. I'm just gonna put a teaspoon on each slice of my bread instead of, and just use a little bit less so I can use the real thing. And I've got the Foster Farms turkey breast. I love this one. And I think I'm actually gonna do 4 ounces of meat to double the protein, really bulk up the sandwich. And then I have, this is my favorite sliced cheese, the Tillamook cheese from Costco. Ooh, and I have some lettuce. I'm gonna throw some lettuce on my sandwich as well. I also have a peach that is finely ripe. I bought these when I went grocery shopping and she's finely ripe. So I'm gonna wash her and cut her up with my sandwich. So for an afternoon snack, we're getting in some protein because I didn't have as much protein for lunch as I should have. You know, I wanted a sandwich, so I had a sandwich. So I'm gonna do some cottage cheese, and I'm going to do 3/4 of a cup. So a serving is half of a cup. I'm gonna do 3/4 of a cup. That's only about 120 calories, and it'll 1.5 times my protein. And then I actually cut up some strawberries over the weekend, and I need to eat these up. They've been in my fridge. So I'm going to top my cottage cheese with some strawberries, and that's gonna be my afternoon snack because I'm saving up all my appetite for dinner. I'm so excited for Hawaiian pizza bagel bites. And I'm also excited to have good culture back in my life. For dinner tonight, I'm making air fryer Hawaiian pizza bagel bites. I'm modifying the original recipe a little bit. I'll kind of tell you what I'm doing. And I'm using the air fryer in my oven. So you're going to need little mini bagels, barbecue sauce. You could probably use pizza sauce, whatever you would like. Pineapple, light shredded cheese, red onions, and they want you to pickle the onions before you put them on the bagel bites. I'm just going to use regular red onions. I don't know that Troy likes pickled onions, so I'm going to skip that step. Some ham, some mini bell peppers. It also said that you can use cilantro, which Troy also doesn't like. So I'm modifying a little bit. Let's put these together. This is going to be a quick and easy dinner. So the first thing we're going to do is add our barbecue sauce to our bagel halves. This is the entire bag. My husband will eat probably 10 of these tonight. So I'm just going to squirt on some barbecue sauce, and then I'll just spread it on the bagel with a spoon. I'm going to probably do some of these with pizza sauce. I don't know if Troy's gonna like the barbecue sauce, to be honest. So I'll probably do half barbecue sauce, and then I do have some pizza sauce in my refrigerator. Then I'm going to add some diced ham to each of the bagel bites. About a tablespoon or so of diced ham. And then we're going to put a little bit of diced up mini bell peppers, these little sweet peppers, on top of the ham. Some diced red onion. And then some pineapple tidbits. And then I'm going to sprinkle cheese, and I'm just going to basically drape it right on top of the bagels in a big long row. I'm also going to put just a little bit of cilantro on a few of these because I like cilantro, Troy does not. So I'll probably eat the barbecue. I don't know if he'll eat those, so on about 6 of these halves, I'm just gonna put a little bit of cilantro. And then we're going into the air fryer. All right, the pizza bites are out of the oven. These look so good. Let me go ahead and plate these up and I'll show you dinner. All right, so here is my dinner. I'm going to have 3 halves of the pizza bagel bites. I did the sugar-free barbecue sauce with the cilantro on top. I'll put all the information here on the screen for you. So for dessert, I'm gonna have a Built Bar. I'm waiting on my Sour Puffs. They should be arriving any day. You guys, I ordered like 5 boxes. I'm obsessed with the Sour Puffs. The other Built Puffs, I'm like, meh. The cookie dough one is pretty good. The strawberry one, I liked it more at first than I do now. It kind of has like an artificial strawberry flavor, but I saw that they had mint puffs. So I bought a whole box, hoping that these would be delicious, and you know how much I love mint anything. 10 out of 10. These are really, really good. I actually had one on my Bomb Party Live over the weekend. It reminds me of chocolate chip mint ice cream. It's really, really, really delicious. I'm actually really glad I bought a whole box of these. These are 17 grams of protein, collagen, and this one only has 140 calories, which is a little bit less than the Sour Puffs. Those ones I think are 150 or 160. These are really good. I cannot recommend these enough. So if you like mint chocolate like I do, I like the puffs because it's like a marshmallow texture and they're sweet and they satisfy the sweet tooth for dessert. So getting in my second protein supplement of the day, 17 grams of protein, 140 calories. I'll link Built Bar down below for you with a discount. It is the end of the night. I'm hanging out with Lola. We're watching a little TV before I go to bed for the night. It was a good day. It was a busy day. I got a lot done, a lot accomplished. We have a new collection coming out for Bomb Party, and I got my order in. Unfortunately, a lot of it sold out before I could check out. but I'm not complaining. I did get my order in for that, so I'm excited. I have a busy day ahead of me tomorrow as well. Don't forget, I'll have tonight's dinner recipe, by the way. So good. Highly recommend using the barbecue sauce. I think it was better than the pizza sauce. Troy disagrees and likes the pizza sauce better, but I like the barbecue sauce. I'll have that recipe down below for you, as well as Purity Health, everything we talked about today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Love you and see you in the next one. Bye.